Hey crafty people! Welcome back to my channel, and in case you're new here, I'm Sarah, also known as Craft Nerd because I'm a nerd who loves to craft. I do paper crafting, card making, junk journaling, and mixed media art. Let's get crafting! Welcome to my channel. It's time for the Full Deck Challenge 4 being hosted by Shanuki Art, and I will leave a link to her introductory video in the description box. And we are up to week 25. We're almost halfway through. And our prompts for today are vintage, person, number, label, flowers, splatter, 2 favorite colors. And so I've got my card out. I've got a piece of inky vintage book play. Nah. I'm like reading what's on here and getting distracted. So I've got a piece of inky book page that I'm gonna put on my card, but I don't want it to cover the whole thing. Let's do, oh, not that. Let's take off the edge because that could get stamped on. Set that aside. Then let's do this and tear it down like so. And then what we're gonna do is tear a piece going down like this. Then we're just gonna trim off the edges. And then what I want to do is a Tim Holtz person. And I'm gonna give her some butterfly wings, but I want to add, I am grabbing Lilac Rainbow. A nice purple shimmer. Don't know if you can see it, but I can. I'm gonna cut the wings in half down the middle so that we can glue one side on here and one side on the other side of her. Then I was sorting through some pre-cut die cuts I have. I've got this flower, which is a Tim Holtz Sizzix, and I kind of like the idea of making it a crown on her head, like, so we're gonna just add this to her head. She's gonna go on like so, and then I want to add some flowers to the background. This, I have a feeling, is gonna be a little bit obnoxious about sticking to her head because it's the sparkle cardstock, and those are notoriously difficult. Liking that. Let's scoot her out of the way. We're going to trim these leaves off, glue this flower on, and then I think add the leaves back in. I'll show you what I mean in a sec. just trying to figure out if I've got enough space to add a label. Because I was originally going to have the person standing on a label, but with the big headdress, I could potentially still do that, but having a bit of a think because I feel like it needs more stuff down at the bottom. Thinking about whether I can squeeze a label in with a number on it. All right, so I pulled out a Crafty by Tony stamp. This is number 2. I'm gonna stamp it on the little piece we ripped off the edge. And I'm gonna use VersaFine Clair. And we're gonna cut that out. Grab a pen and go around it just because we've got so much, like, I did not do the best job cutting it out. And now I think I want splatters, but I've got to figure out what I've got that I can use to make my splatters, because I would like black sparkly splatters, but I don't know if I have anything to do that with. Let me have a rummage around. I'll be right back. Okay, so I've grabbed out some black Brushos, and then I've got Lindy Stamping Gang Magical Steel Shimmer. So we're gonna try mixing the two of those together. Probably should add more of the black Brushos in. Got a dog who now wants out, and it's gonna have to wait until we are done because we are almost done with this part. Let's get some water. Ooh, that is a lot of water, but that looks pretty good. I'm gonna move her out of the way and some other stuff out of the way because it's gonna go everywhere. And then you put a piece of paper down underneath. And we're gonna do, that's more a blob than a splatter. I don't know if they're gonna stick on the card. Set that aside and it'll actually dry out and I can reactivate it. Let's hit this with a heat tool and see what happens on the card part. All right. It seems to be staying, so that works. Let's glue her on, then I will let a dog out, and then we will do the journaling spot on the back. Let me go let a dog out, and I will come back and we will do our journaling. Okay, so we're gonna try something crazy and see if we can use this to write with. Let's see how that goes. And we did all the prompts this time. there we go. Week 25 is done. Let me give you a closer look. I think I may need to glue that down first. So that's all for today. If you enjoyed this video, please do all the things that lets YouTube know you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave me a comment down below. Thanks for joining me, and happy crafting.